So I learned something brand new, kind of in a sort of. I learned something from Dolly Parton, plus why your posts on Facebook are not being seen at all. Your images specifically. There's a very specific reason as to why your images on Facebook are not being seen, and you probably don't know about this, okay? And I'm going to tell you why they're not getting any exposure and they're not being seen. So, good morning, everybody. My name is Fallon Zoe. I am your Lady Tribe leader, helping you run your business from anywhere. And I'm also the founder and creator of The Secret Mermaid Cove, which is a private coaching community. I specialize in personal branding, social media marketing for ladies who want to grow their businesses organically on Facebook. Yes, good morning, everybody. How are we? So good morning, Karen. How are you? I see everybody logging in. Thank you, Wendy. Says you look amazing. You look amazing, Wendy. I love it. I love seeing all of your beautiful faces logging in here this morning. Okay, so yes, do let me know where you're tuning in from. What part of the world are you from? I would love to put your bright, shining, beautiful morning faces up here on the big screen while we're getting started. Okay, so let me put my name down. There we go. There we go. And by the way, I got a haircut. I did a thing. So I just kind of like, do you notice that it's a lot shorter? I don't know. Okay. I just kind of like whacked it. So I'd say I probably took about 6 inches off. I'm kind of like a little kid. I'm kind of like a little bit of a kid. What was I doing last night? I was doing my eyelashes last night and in the bathroom, and I looked in the mirror. I'm like, my hair is getting too long. So I just literally took my hair, pulled out of the pigtail thing that I had, pulled my hair out, and I just whacked it. So I just cut it. I'm kind of like a little kid like that. I just grab a pair of scissors and I start cutting, and then we'll just see what happens. Does anybody else do that? Is anybody their own DIY hair cutter? I a little bit guilty of that. I'm debating on bangs. Okay, so I'm debating on bangs. I don't know if it's gonna work with the wavy hair look thing that I have, or if it's just gonna be more maintenance than good. Twinning. Ashley, did you cut your hair? I'm curious. Did you cut your hair? Do you have a little bob too? Okay, so why your Facebook posts aren't being seen. Okay, and by the way, you guys, I have new stuff happening. And I'm so excited. So I want to cut my own hair, but I'm scared. Happy to see I'm not the only one that, what'd you say? Only one with impulsive kid. Yeah, I have like that impulsive kid gene, and I just grab a pair of scissors and let's just see what happens. Let's push buttons. I guess that's what makes me a decent explorer, is I just kind of try stuff. Anyway, we have new stuff happening, and I have, let's see here. Let's see if I can do some fancy stuff. Are you guys ready for this one? So I have some new stuff happening. It's so exciting, and I want to share all the amazing things with you. Okay, so let's see if we can do this here. Hold on. Okay. Boom. Okay, so when you comment the word new, the Mermaid Messenger should be plugged in this morning. Let me just check her really quick. Yes, she is. Okay, good. So when you comment the word new, you guys, we have new stuff happening. So today is August 1st. Today is August 1st, and I have started it. I don't have the links yet, but this is why when you comment the word new, you're going to be in the loop of when I have everything together and ready. Is I'm launching a brand ambassador program with BeLive TV. So the program that I'm currently using right now is BeLive TV, and I'm really excited that they're going to be offering, and they approached me and said, hey, Fallon, we want to offer your community. I have been using the BeLive TV service since they were still doing beta testing over 2 years ago. And I started using their program before they had even officially launched it. And so anyway, they messaged me a month ago and said, hey, do you want to do this ambassador program with us? We chose you because you are leading the way with live broadcasting. You're doing it regularly. You have a super engaging audience and people love you. Your engagement is insane. And we want to partner with you. And I said, okay. So anyway, we're launching some new stuff. And when you comment the word new, I'm going to be sending out, as soon as I get all the details, okay, as soon as I get the link, I'm going to send out a broadcast. So if you want to know how to get exclusive offers from Be Live TV that we're going to be doing as a part of that new ambassador program that I'm a part of, then you can be the first to know, okay? Plus, we have new stuff. So I want to share with you, let's see here. I want to share a photo with you here really quick of something else that I'm going to be putting together here very shortly. So let's see, mobile uploads. Here we go. This one, yes. Are you guys ready for this awesomeness? Okay, so let me put it up here. What? So I'm going to be creating a organic growth blueprint, and I have my image all set up here. So when I'm ready to launch it, you guys are going to be the first to know. Ah, excited. So the organic growth blueprint, how I was able to grow my social media audience to almost 35,000 community in a little over a year, okay? And I'm going to be turning this into a downloadable blueprint that anybody can download. It's going to be like a little freebie offer that's going to be a part of our page. So when you come to our Lady Tribe page, it's going to be right up at the top of the page, and you're going to be able to download that bad boy. So I'm going to put like a blueprint together so you know exactly what to execute, how to get your journey started without having to feel like you have to run Facebook ads in order to grow on social media. Hey guys, is that exciting? So when you comment the word new, you're going to be the first to know when I put all that together, okay? So I'm talking about like new stuff. Yeah, new stuff. Okay, so why aren't your posts being seen on Facebook, your images? Let's get to the topic at hand is why, and when I say posts, I'm specifically talking about images or even photos, okay? Images or even photos. Why are they being seen? Have you ever had that happen to you? If so, let me know. Have you ever posted an image or something like that on Facebook and you're like, why is nobody seeing this post? Right? Why is nobody seeing this post? It's almost like it's in this black hole of nothing's going on. It's black hole of like, I don't even know what to call it. Your posts aren't being seen. Have you ever had this? Have you ever been wondering this out? Like, is for whatever reason, is like the security settings set on only me because nobody's liking and commenting on my graphic or the picture that I posted, specifically images or graphics, okay, or photos. So have you ever thought this? Yeah, saying like, Leslie's like, yep, I've been wondering that. Why hasn't my stuff being seen? So Margaret says, yep, totally few times. And okay, so Jolly says, yes, absolutely. Yes, I have. I've been wondering this, like, why isn't my stuff being shown out on Facebook? Okay. So yeah, you've had the same thing, Lisa. Okay. So I'm not alone. Black hole, black hole, Calcutta. Is that what it is? Black hole of Calcutta. That algorithms. Yeah. So actually the algorithm has a bit to do with this whole scenario. Okay. So what's going on there is, did you know this? When you upload an image or a photo to the Facebook scans it. Yeah. So Facebook scans your image when you upload it. You know how it takes like a couple seconds to load? Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. It has to load up to Facebook. Well, what's happening when it's loading is Facebook is also simultaneously scanning the image. And they're scanning the image to what is in this image. Did you know this? Okay. Amber, I don't hate the algorithm. Okay. The algorithm is actually like, he's your friend. The algorithm is actually your friend. And when you learn how to, you want the algorithm. Okay. If there was no algorithm, it would be insanity and you would not be able to find anything relevant on Facebook and you would hate the platform. Okay. So it's not your enemy by any means. Facebook is scanning the images to make sure that they're showing you quality images. Okay. When there's crummy images uploaded on Facebook, guess what? They're not going to show them very much. Did you know this, that on average, 1,500 posts, 1,500 should be going through your newsfeed on a daily basis? Crazy, right? 1,500 posts. You're only seeing about 300. Okay, think of the difference of that. So in your newsfeed, if I open up my phone and I scroll, you're going to see about 300 posts. And if you ever think like, oh, I feel like I'm not seeing everything already, imagine if you had 1,500 posts to go through. This is why the algorithm is really important, because you couldn't go through it all. And you'd just be like living on Facebook in order to see anything relevant. You'd be seeing cat videos and a whole bunch of stuff that you really didn't care about. And Shogun is out in his cage and he's like rattling. He's like a little prisoner. He's taking his food dish and he's rattling it on the bars. So I had to close the door. A little prisoner in his little cage. I know, I'm so horrible. So the algorithm filters things down to about 300 posts. And a part of filtering that is scanning images. Is this a quality image? Is this a promotional image? Is it spammy? Does it have maybe explicit material? Right? Think about that. Does this photo have explicit material potentially? Okay, so it's a safety thing also. Facebook is scanning them of like, it can recognize certain things in images that might be explicit, okay, like violence or, you know, nudity, whatever, things like that, okay? So you want that. So why your images are not being seen is anything over 20%, okay? And this isn't, I'm not just making up this number. This is actually, Facebook provides this information. Images that have over 20% graphic design. Okay, so if you think of trying to look around here. Okay, here we go. Here's a picture of the microphone that I'm going to be returning to Amazon because it was no bueno. Anyway, so let's just take that this is your image that you're posting on Facebook. So do you see how majority of the image, like let's say that this is just a photo, this would be less than 20% graphic design. So you see how there's wording here, there's wording over here, but it's mostly white background and then it's a picture of the actual product, okay? So this would be less than 20% for sure. I mean, I don't know, like I'd have to like measure it and all that stuff, but just visually looking at it, it's predominantly the image at hand, right? Can we agree? So if Facebook would be looking at this, is it giant like buy BOGO sale or buy this or, you know, discount or free or like graphic design, meaning like that? Are we looking at something that's interesting or is it all promotional material, meaning free, BOGO, buy now, sale, percentage? Okay, so Facebook is also, the microphone didn't even work outside. I mean, it worked, but it was scratchy the whole time. It wasn't even windy. It was just sitting there. And I did it before and after, like with the microphone and without. And this is why I test stuff. Okay, this is why I test stuff before I recommend things. And this was no bueno. So I'm not going to recommend it. Why would I do that? That's no good. I don't want you to have a crummy microphone. So I always test the things first. Okay. And then I return it to Amazon. That's why I love Amazon, because you can return it no problem. No problemo. Anyway, so Facebook is scanning your images. Are they quality? Do they contain faces? Have you ever noticed that when you post something on Facebook that if there's a face in your photo, that it actually prompts you to say like, hey, do you want to tag this person in your image? Right? Because they recognize their face. Most of the time, they even recognize, hey, that's your friend Susie. Do you want to tag them? They didn't even know facial recognition. So if Facebook can scan an image and immediately know, hey, that's your friend Susie, do you want to tag them? Do you think it's sophisticated enough to know if you have promotional, spammy, salesy stuff in your graphic? Like the word free and 30% off and BOGO sale or like whatever else. If they can recognize somebody's face and say, hey, that's Susie, do you think they can recognize the word free or whatever sort of promotional stuff on your graphic or your image? Yeah, I would say so. Okay. So you want to avoid this. Yeah. Faces totally get more engagement. Absolutely, Virginia. Because it's called Facebook. It is called Facebook. Facebook loves the faces. Okay, so really important, your images are not going to be seen on social media if they're containing promotional words, if it's over 20% graphic design. Again, this is not just Falonzo's words. This is information provided actually by the advertising tools on Facebook. they suggest that when you are doing advertisements with an image, that it does not contain over 20% graphic design. It's going to be not quality. Okay, now you can still run it as an ad. Actually, I take that back. Sometimes they won't even let you upload an image that's all promotional that is over 20% graphic design. They won't even let you upload it. And that's for an ad, okay? Because they don't want crummy ads. They don't want salesy promotional BOGO sale ads floating through their newsfeed, okay? They want quality stuff if it's going to be advertisements. They have to be selective with their advertisements, what you can and can't do. So if it wouldn't work good for an advertisement, why would it be good for a post on your personal profile? It's not, okay? It's not going to be any good. So that is information provided by Facebook. I'm not just making it up, okay? So is this helpful? All right, so now what did I learn from Dolly Parton in all this? So let's switch gears. So now that's going to help you with posting on Facebook. Don't post promotional material. By the way, hey, if you're new to the broadcast, be sure to comment the word. And we're like one away from 100 live viewers. What? That's awesome. On what is today? Wednesday morning. Let me show this here really quick. So if you're new to the broadcast, comment new, because we're going to be coming up with all sorts of new awesome updates over the next couple days. I'm going to be releasing some new information, this being one of them. What? My downloadable organic growth blueprint of how to create your growth, how I was able to grow my audience and my following to over 35,000 followers between multiple platforms in less than a year. I take that back, a little over a year, not less than a year, a little over a year, okay? And I'm going to be putting in that blueprint, how you can do the exact same thing. So when you comment the word new, you're going to be subscribed to all of our updates, okay? So Dolly Parton, I watched this awesome broadcast, actually video, that Reese Witherspoon did with Dolly Parton the other day. Okay, I just posted on our timeline on the Lady Tribe page, so you can, if you're watching this live, it's the most recent post below this live broadcast. Okay, if you're watching this on the replay, then you might, depending on when you're watching this, might have to look for it a little bit. But Reese Witherspoon is actually doing a series of kind of like little mini TV shows where she's interviewing amazing women that inspire her. So think about that. Like, Reese Witherspoon is inspiring enough. She's amazing. She's a rock star. She actually launched her own TV production, movie production, okay? She actually launched her own movie production company where there was all leading female roles, which normally is not popular in the movie world. It's usually male-dominated roles, okay? So she decided, like, enough's enough. We need to have strong female roles, single female roles that for movie productions, movies like Legally Blonde, okay? And she said, I want more movies like Legally Blonde that are strong female roles that don't have to play this bimbo in order to have success, like strong independent female roles. Traditionally, those types of movies, according to back history, don't do well as a movie. She said, enough's enough. Anyway, so she is interviewing women that inspire her of strong female roles that are very, very independent women doing amazing things in the world. So her first interview was Dolly Parton. Yeah, Dolly Parton. And I'll update the description of this broadcast with that link to that show that I was talking about. But what I learned from Dolly Parton, so she interviewed her, right? If you could ask Dolly Parton any questions, what would you ask her? And she did a great little interview and went to actually Dolly Parton's house, and it was really cool. So what I learned from Dolly Parton is, number one, she has insecurities like everybody else. So at the end of the little documentary that they did, she said, you wonder in your life if you're going to be remembered, if your work that you've done is really going to make that much of an impact. And Dolly Parton, 60 years in the music industry, you guys, she grew up in, I think, what did she say, West Virginia? Or in Smoky Mountains. Where's Smoky Mountains? Tennessee? Smoky Mountains, Tennessee? Is that where it is? I remember Smoky Mountains. I think that's Tennessee. Anyway, so she grew up in the Smoky Mountains, or maybe it goes through a couple different states. She grew up no running water in a little shack, like not great beginnings, very, very poor. I think she had like 12 siblings, if I'm remembering correctly. I could be quoting this wrong. And no running water unless you actually ran to get the water. That was their version of running water, is running to go get the water. And so she was talking about is that you wonder that through your life, if your work is really going to be remembered. if you're making that much of a big impact on the world. And here's Dolly Parton talking about this. If she's going to make a big impact, if she's going to be remembered, if her legacy is going to live on. So if you're wondering to yourself, like, is anybody going to notice the work that I'm doing? Is this going to be memorable? Is this going to make an impact? Is what I'm doing going to make a difference? Dolly Parton has those thoughts going through her head. And think about how much she's done in the 70 years that she's been alive, but 60 years that she's been in the industry, like crazy, right? So everybody kind of like second guess themselves, like, am I doing enough? So when you're having those second thoughts of, am I doing enough? We can always be doing more. Like I always think that, right? Like I always want to be doing more, always striving to be more and make a bigger of an impact. Because what I'm doing now, I know that I am never at full capacity because my capacity is limitless. So we can always be doing more, but know that the little things that you're doing, they are making an impact. And when you question yourself, like, am I doing enough? Dolly Parton even asked herself, am I doing enough? Am I making a big enough impact? And then you have to just kind of remind yourself, yes, I am. Okay, so yes, I am. And then always be striving to just touch that one next person that you can inspire and help. And that's what she really wants to be able to do, is help women be able to know that they can do whatever they want, just like she was able to. Okay, so if she even said in the interview, if I can be able to think about how many obstacles and hurdles that she had to have to overcome to become Dolly Parton, right? And who she is today, coming from the hills of Tennessee, and not knowing a soul, and everybody calling her dirt poor hick girl, right? Go from there to an absolute international star, to having a whole city named after her, Dolly World. Is it Dolly World? Dolly, what is it called? No. Okay, I'm messing it up. Dollywood, that's what it is, not Hollywood, Dollywood. Because like she just showed it, you guys, I have a horrible memory. Okay, so that's what I learned from Dolly Parton. You're always going to be questioning yourself, am I making a big enough impact? And just know that always be reaching out to the next person. Who can I help today? And that's the impact. And then tomorrow, who can I help today? Who can I help today? And making those small steps forward. Okay, so that's one thing. The second thing that I really learned from Dolly Parton, Dollywood, that's what it was. I was like, what is the second thing that I remember from learning from her is she had no clue what she was doing. There was nobody else like proven blueprint, right? This blueprint that I'm talking about here, right? Download my organic growth blueprint. That was something that I had to figure out on my own. Okay. I didn't take somebody else's blueprint to figure out how to grow a business to almost 35,000 followers audience in a year. There was no blueprint that I was following, okay? I was pioneering all of that. I wasn't following somebody else's footsteps in that whole process. And Dolly had the exact same thing, is there was nobody before her that was doing what she was doing. So think of how many times she questioned herself, am I doing this right? And you just have to trust your gut that you're going in the right direction, that you're doing the right things that you want to be doing. And it's okay if everybody's going to question you, because nobody else has done it before. So of course they're going to question you that this is never done before. Are you sure about that? Right? And if you have somebody going ahead of you, like, my organic growth blueprint, if you have somebody else going ahead of you that's doing it, that just gives you even more like proof in the pudding that this works, that this is possible. But Dolly had no idea what she was doing when she started out. Okay. Oh, here comes Glenn. Hi, baby.
You've been on live viewers.
Yeah. Oh, well, to who, honey?
Come up with something.
Okay. I'm like, to who? So we hit over 100 live viewers, and Glenn's like, do a giveaway. And I'm like, to who? Because we already hit the number. Okay. So let's do a guessing game, and we'll do it that way. How about that? So let's do a guessing game. First of all, if you haven't commented the word new, comment the word new there down below, so that way you can get all of the alerts for our page. But let's do a giveaway since we hit 100 live viewers. What should we do? So a guessing game, and whoever guesses it right first wins a backdrop. How about that? Okay. Let's guess, what is my favorite number? I don't know. Let's come up with something. So guess, what is my favorite number? And I'll give you a hint. It's between 1 and 50. Okay. How about that? And I'm going to be keeping a close eye on the comments here. So guess, what is my favorite number? Whoever guesses it first wins a backdrop. How about that one? Okay. So go ahead and guess down in the comments below. Boop. And it's between 1 and 50. So I'll narrow it down for you. So that way you're not like, I have no idea. Like that's a lot of numbers to be guessing through. Okay. So let's see here. So what I learned from Dolly is that she's like, there was nobody else pioneering what she was doing. And she had to just figure it out on her own. So she's a very big advocate of just like, go muck it up, right? Go muck it up. Abby, you're the first one. I just saw it. 6 is my favorite number. Congratulations, girlfriend. Woohoo. Love it, love it, love it. I was just scanning through the comments. That's the first one that I saw. 6 is my favorite number. So congratulations. You just got yourself a backdrop. Thank you, everybody, for helping share the broadcast. Also, by the way, for hitting over 100 live viewers on a Wednesday morning. I love it. So congratulations, girlfriend. Message me after the broadcast, okay? And I will make sure that you can pick out which backdrop that you want, and we can get that sent out to you. So Dolly had no idea what she was doing. And go muck it up. Okay. There was nobody else going ahead of her trying to, or like have this proven blueprint for her to follow. So if you're constantly questioning yourself, am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? If it feels right in your gut that you are doing this right and you're making an impact and you're leading with value and you're going into it with helping people, then it's the right direction. Let's just keep it at that. Because there was plenty of times that everybody else questioned Dolly and that she questioned herself sometimes a little bit, and she just had to stick with her gut that I know I'm going in the right direction. Okay. So I love it, you guys. I will see you all tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. right here on the Lady Tribe page. And I look forward to seeing everybody bright and early. Let's keep the 100 live viewer little system going because I love it. And we can make more of an impact that way. The more that you guys share, the more that I want to share, like the more that you guys help share the Lady Tribe page and what we're doing here about organic growth and be able to help women make their businesses grow better without having to spend any money on advertising. The more that message grows and you guys help share that message, the more that I want to give back to you guys. Okay. So I love it. Yay. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. right here on the Lady Tribe page. And Abby, I look forward to sending you your new backdrop. Congratulations. All right, guys. Bye.